Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We're currently doing £5 off all our Rangers t-shirts. We also have brand new designs, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Okay, so it's been pretty quiet over the last couple of days with regards to Rangers transfer news, and the reason for that usually is because it is the sort of international break. I say international break, it's just when the players are playing their international game, so business will likely resume afterwards when sort of players are back and are settled and can sort of discuss moves and all the rest of it. But yeah, of course, as I just touched upon, that internationals are currently ongoing. Rangers players that were involved in yesterday's game, of course, Borna Barisic's side, Croatia, lost in the Nations League final to Spain after penalty kicks. Borna Barisic was an unused substitute as the Croatians, again, missed out on yet another piece of European silverware as they finished second yet again. As I said, Borna Barisic was in the squad but was an unused substitute throughout the game. Now, moving on to, as I said, a bit of transfer news for you. We've got big news with regards to Malik Tillman, and we're also going to be discussing the sporting director role as well, as there's been a lot of rumours stating that Rangers have agreed a new sporting director, but I just need to quash any of those rumours. As I said, they aren't true. However, let's start with what you're here for. Transfer news. Malik Tillman. Look, Malik Tillman, we all know his situation. Was on loan at Rangers last season. Fantastic campaign with Rangers. And it was well documented that Rangers had an exclusive £5 million option to buy. However, last night, reports basically stated Rangers had submitted a £5 million bid and was rejected by Bayern Munich. Now, this confused a lot of people, including myself, because how can they reject a bid when Rangers hold the exclusive option to buy? It's a weird old situation where I've always heard when you put these options in there, they are non-negotiable and that's it, regardless of what happens and what other interest you have. If they're there, it's there. But Kicker, as I said, a German publicist, very, very reputable within Germany, did say, reports state that Rangers will have to dig deeper into their pockets if they want to land Tillman with their initial fee knocked back. The report went on to state that Bayern are still willing to sell or send their player out on another loan, so it remains to be seen whether Rangers can get their man. Again, I'm so confused as to how this is sort of coming down there. As I said, 12 goals in 43 appearances. Very, very impressive. I'm very vocal about Rangers should sign him. Michael Beale has been very vocal about he wants to sign him. Obviously, if he submitted a bid, it seems as Malik Tillman made up his decision that he would like to go to the football club. However, I'm still super confused as to how Bayern can reject this £5 million. I mean, it's going to probably go on for a few more weeks if Rangers have to dig deeper. I don't think, as I said, £5 million was a good price for us to land Tillman, but if we're going any higher, then Rangers don't have that sort of money to pay, and I'm really, really confused as to how this exclusive buyout option's there. It's just one of them situations where it's, I don't get it. So we'll just have to wait on this one. But as I said, if Rangers can land the player this summer, that would be fantastic. I've also thought that he is an amazing player. He's definitely one for the future. He's a player that will triple in value even after a season or 2 seasons. There's a lot of interest circulating from the Premier League as well. Brighton, Brentford. So yeah, I think he's a player that should be at the top of our transfer priority list. And it seems as though Michael Beale has put the bid in, but it's been knocked back. So until we get any more information with regards to this, then I can't really update you. But supposedly, as I said, Malik Tillman, there has been an offer submitted for him, but Bayern have knocked it back. And Kicker are stating that Rangers will have to dig deeper if they do want to land him this summer. So yeah. Now, with regards to other transfer news, as I said, there's still negotiations ongoing with Jonathan Panzo. Fabrizio Romano basically stated that they still are on it and working on a deal for him. Jose Cifuentes' situation is still rumbling on. And then, of course, the Cyril Dessers stuff as well. This stuff is just been quiet. Rangers are in negotiations, and as I said, it's usually because of these international duties at the moment, and things should pick up over the next sort of couple of weeks, and it should get a bit more news with regards to potential incomings at Ibrox, because we still need a lot more players, and as I said, those 3 players are still in negotiations. So Rangers technically are in talks with 4 different players: Tillman, Dessers, Cifuentes, and then of course Jonathan Panzo, and then linked to a handful of other players as well. So there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes, but as I said, just wait for this international period to pass over, which should be in a couple of days, and then things should start to pick up again, or certainly this week we'll be announcing probably yet another deal for Rangers. Now, moving on to other stuff, there's a lot of talks as well around sporting director. Of course, Ross Wilson left recently, and in this day and age, there's so much importance behind a sporting director, if you like, but Michael Beale's almost taken up the role of doing the transfers himself, which I actually prefer. I prefer when managers are doing the transfers themselves. But as I say, Rangers are still on the search for a sporting director. There was one name that was sort of touted to become the sporting director. A lot of reports stating that Rangers had agreed to deal. However, Carlos Bocanegra will not return to Rangers in any sporting director capacity and will be staying at the MLS. Christian Naliger has also been linked with the position, but also he is not in the frame. So these rumours aren't true, and Rangers are still on the hunt for a new sporting director. And this could go on for a little while. However, as I said, it doesn't really matter too much right now. Apparently, Michael Beale said that all the work was done with Ross Wilson, and it seems that he's taking that lead role. And it looks as though all these transfers that he's going to be bringing in through the door this summer is going to die with him. If they do work out, then he'll get the praise. If they don't work out, then, well, he'll have to answer the questions. But at this time of recording, Rangers still on the hunt for a sporting director, and nobody out just yet. There's no one just yet, despite reports stating that there were people agreeing a role. But that's really all I've got for you, Rangers fans. As I said, not really much uploads over the last couple of days because it has been fairly quiet. But as I said, do let me know your thoughts on the whole Malik Tillman situation. Do you understand? Do you think Bayern can do that? I was under the impression they couldn't. Well, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, do let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we do have Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so please do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.